this is James Franklin's year where it's put up or shut up. Because I think he has the better team um, than Ohio State. I think he has a better team than Oregon. I think he has the better team than Michigan. I know he can't beat Ohio State or he can't beat Ohio State or Michigan. But this is the year, man. Like I said, they got Drew Aller. Everybody's telling me Drew Aller is like the best thing smoking. So this is a quarterback driven league now. This is
Hey,
the NFL.
it's
You got two
they
running
they
backs.
they've gotten people out of the portal on both sides of the ball. They got the defensive. They stole a defensive coordinator from somebody in their conference. Like they stole Ohio State's defensive coordinator. Like you know what I'm saying? He's from Pennsylvania, so I mean, bro, everything is in James Franklin's court. Let's go ahead and start it off. Nevada, it's a win.
Yeah.
It's a win. But yeah, well, I'll talk a little bit more Penn State while Ship has to step away. But Penn State, they got the quarterback Drew Aller. They have him as one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the class. Then we got the wide receiver from Syracuse, Trevor Pena, who's probably like a top 5 wide receiver out of the portal. Uh, they got the running back still there, so there's no excuse. And the defense is always good at Penn State. But yeah, shit, like we were saying, Nevada off the bat, that's a win.
So starting week one, Nevada, the spread's 45.5. Won't dive too much into that. 45.5. Good teams win, great team cover. So I expect them to put belt to ass to Nevada. So that's 1-0. After you Panthers, we're not going over that game. 2-0. Villanova Wildcats, this is crazy. 3-0. And then they get a bye. So looking at the schedule, Josh, they're going to be
It
undefeated.
lines up perfect.
They're going to be undefeated. They're going to be fresh. They get a bye week before. So
You
they
get
get
a win.
basically two weeks to prepare for Oregon, and it's a night game, and it's a whiteout game. So I
You win.
expect that environment to be rocking. I expect it to be electric. I expect that to be almost like a must-win situation for them. This is what's going to get them to that tier one stature. You got to be a good team. They lost them last year, right? And they lost them last year. It was a competitive game. They came back. Drew Aller made some good plays in that game. So I expect them at home. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. It's a whiteout game. I don't think they've lost too many whiteout games unless they're playing Ohio State and Michigan. So
They lose to Oregon coming off a bye. That's alarming.
So exactly. So I got them beating Oregon. This is a huge game for James Franklin. So I got them beating Oregon 4-0. Okay, October 4th, UCLA versus Penn State at UCLA. Coming off a big win, emotional win at Oregon. Is this a crap game? No.
I think this game will be a lot closer than I assume the spread will probably be 3 touchdowns, touchdown and a field goal, 17-18, maybe even like a 15. And I could see UCLA covering that just because they got Nico. You know, you 4 or 5, about 6 weeks in. You 6 weeks in, and so the offense might be a little bit better. So I say this might be a good game. I don't see them losing though.
Yeah,
You don't lose.
I don't see them losing this game. I do think it'll be a tougher game. Fly it all the way over there to California. So
Yeah.
I do think it'll be a tougher game. But I
it'll be tougher.
I got to win in that game. So that's 5-0. Northwestern, what are we talking about? 6-0. Iowa. I mean, they can't score. Like I'm sure they'll play them tough, but man, Josh, they can't.
They can't score at all. That's what that game to be. It'll probably be a little because that's the thing about James Franklin. He'll do enough just to win. He doesn't. Style points don't matter to him.
Yeah. So I would say, I think Iowa's coach had like a clause in his contract where they had to score like 28 points at home. But I don't think it's enough. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. So that's what
Who's
we
wrong?
got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 0. Oh, bro, come on, bro. They got a bye week going into Ohio State too. Bro, they got a bye week going into Oregon. They got a bye week going to Ohio State. Oh, bro, come on, bro. I mean, this is.
I don't really care. They're still losing this game, but
no
you
sense.
it's incredible to me that you get a bye week before your two biggest games of the year.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just how you felt last year, this is how I feel this year. But they have got to beat Ohio State. They got to beat Ohio State because I'm not going to say they're down, but the production versus last year, it ain't the same. And I watched the Penn State versus Ohio State game. It was very competitive. I think that pick six kind of turned it around. So the game was close. Penn State's got a lot of returning players as if they were Ohio State last year. So, man, bro, this is a big game. I can see them go, guys. I can see them going into this Ohio State and beating Julian Sayin. That's the quarterback, right? I can see them beating them, bro. I don't really know who's on Penn State's defense, but I know they got Ohio State's old defense coordinator. So, and Chip Kelly's gone from Ohio State. So it's just set up for them to win this game. And, bro, James Franklin, you have no excuse. It is time. It is time,
Okay.
guys.
Okay. So we're giving them this game, or you want to give them a half?
You can give them. I'm giving them a game. I'm taking Penn State. So just for the sake of argument, we can do a half.
We can do half. Okay.
So what are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's that? Like 7 and a half. Let's just give it to them.
7.5.
8-0.
So I would say if you're 8-0 right now, you're the number one team in the country.
Absolutely.
And I have no problem with that.
They should have been top. Yeah. I have no problem with that.
So they're going to be top 3, 4 going in, you know. So I expect them to be 8-0. Okay? Indiana versus Indiana. I do think this could be a competitive game, but I think Indiana's going to lose. It's at home. So that's 9-0. What are we talking about? Michigan State. I mean, is there a narrative there?
We'd have to see. I don't think so. The narrative is the Nebraska game.
And when I was looking at the schedule, here's the game where I said they could potentially lose. I don't know why. It's something about that game. I had either they're not looking. I don't think they're going to lose to Rutgers. I think that in that little chunk right there, that Nebraska, somewhere, I think they're going to lose that game. So
I won't be surprised.
Even with that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So if they lose in Nebraska, I got them, guys. I got them at 11 wins. Now their season, that over under total, if you go to FanDuel, is the over under for Penn State is 10.5 is plus money. So basically, what they're saying is, and it's only plus 118. It's going to be some swing games in there. So they got to probably at 10 for sure. So it would either be their season hinges on Oregon, Ohio State, and a swing game. If they lose to Oregon and Ohio State, that's it. They're going 10-2. If they beat both of those games, they're definitely winning 11 games. They'll slip up somewhere. I don't think there's going to be any undefeated teams anywhere. So that's a tough one, man. So you're giving them the loss to Ohio State. Is there any other losses in here?
No. Only loss I see is Ohio State.
So
I got them at 11-1.
That's 11 right there.
Yeah, I got them at 11-1.
Does that live up to your expectations?
Yeah. 11-1 is right where I expect you to be.
So we're going to bet the over Penn State 10.5.
Yep, I like the over.
Okay, over 10.5, Penn State. So we got them beating Nevada, week 1. FIU, week 2. Villanova, week 3. Oregon, week 4. UCLA, week 5. Northwestern, game 6. Iowa, game 7. Ohio State, game 8. 8-0. Indiana 9-0, Michigan State 10-0. Nebraska might be a half, might be a trap game. Rutgers win. So we got them at 11 wins. Take the over 10.5 for Penn State.
Yep.
All right. So we are done. We are done with the Big Ten for now.